Oh shit.
Oh shit, it's starting. Oh shit.
ER story.
This is a story about an emergency room.
Now it's just a story.
Hi.
Now it's a girl named Tori.
Damn.
Now it's oh really? And now it's Ryan. And now it's why this?
Like why are we doing this? Murder.
Ooh, that's that's my search
Does it just start
history.
this way? Hey guys, we're finally playing Her Story. And unlike the last mystery game we played together, this one has subtitles, I'm pretty sure, so that's good.
Yeah.
Although maybe I did that here.
Oh,
Yep,
hey. Ooh. Oh, wait. Do we want that?
What's just the idea of, do you want to have the atmosphere, or do you just want the flat original imagery, basically?
I like the aesthetic. Yeah. It seems genuine.
Yeah. So, this is a game where you look at video clips and try to solve a murder or whatnot. Or something. I assume it's murder. If the murder's already on the screen.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's a good sign.
This has been often requested for many a year. So you ready for this? So neither of us know anything about this, really, right?
No, I don't know.
Like,
I don't know anything about it, but years ago I saw it in a Game Informer, and I wanted to play it. So it's funny that it came up this way. Yeah,
I've been wanting to get around to this for a while. So we finally can go in. I just always wanted. I had one rule. I've been planning to play this game for years, but I've always wanted to have another person along for the ride, because it's like you need someone to discuss things with for when you're trying to interpret things, like what did you get out of that clip and stuff like that, like what did that mean to you and things like that.
Keith's ulterior motive for knowing me. Yeah. It was all to lead up to this.
You are only a means to an end.
Oh no.
Oh no, and then you will be murdered.
I will be disposed of.
Search. Just gonna take the advice of watching the murder clip they already showed us. Alright, so we have 4 clips. She's wearing different clothes to denote that she's at different points in her life, I guess, in different interviews.
Different days, yeah.
Yeah. Click. User tags, so you can decide what to call it.
Well, so this is probably for your own management of information, which is cool. That's a good idea.
Yeah. Play.
You think it's murder? I mean, clearly it's murder. What can I do to help?
If you don't want people to think you're guilty, don't wear an orange suit. You look like you're in jail. So that's when they told her that they think it's murder. Apparently she knows of a crime, but she's not aware that it was a murder.
It's not really what tags mean necessarily, but I don't know what else to do with that.
You're fine.
We'll learn more about it as we go. That was the tiniest clip. So I guess we can call this initial reaction.
That's a good way of putting it.
That's her response to finding out what the crime might be. Or something.
Yeah, that's me. But February, I mean, that was months ago. What's that got to do with Simon's murder?
Simon in February.
Well, I think Simon will probably come up again. So just February, at the very least, is important.
Months ago. It looks like this takes place... The recording appears to be in January of 1994.
Not to be like...
Or is it English?
Well, I was going to say, is it backwards?
It is backwards.
Yeah.
Okay, because that starts with 27. So it's July 1st. So that's what months ago was. I was going to say like months ago, 11 months ago?
America's the only like ass backwards with our dates. Everyone else is on the same page, I think.
Red shirts in June 27th. Blue shirts, July 1st. So it's like 4 days later is when blue shirt happens. But this is the beginning? No.
No, you gotta remember.
No, July 3rd.
So it's after this.
So only 2 days later, she almost looks like No, she's not a prisoner. She's just in a weird blue room now, but she's still wearing a normal shirt.
I was just making a joke because the first one was like a orange jumpsuit, but I knew she wasn't in jail yet because it's a blazer and not a
so she has a blazer and then she just has a t-shirt.
It looks like a women's soccer.
Yeah, and then she has a button up.
I think these are just clothes.
I didn't murder Simon. You've got it wrong. You've got the wrong person.
Oh.
You know, we should also pay attention to the interview rooms in case that ever comes up.
Empty room 3, empty room so same room but different day. But this is interview room B. 11 a.m. Well, that's late. It's 9 o'clock at night. And this is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This is 11 in the morning. There's no consistency here for interview times.
I'd like to speak to a lawyer now. Please. You have no murder weapon. You have nothing. And all these stories we've been telling each other. Just that. Stories.
I don't have much of a method yet for tags, so I'm just kind of writing something to write something.
Yeah, it's fine.
And later on we'll maybe have more of a methodology. Interesting. So two things is we have murder weapon, we have February, and we have Simon are things we could search.
Oh, yeah, because that's how this game works.
That's the whole weird system to this.
Well, we should look up Simon.
We also might want to have like a notepad.
Do you want me to go grab a notepad?
Do you want to grab one? Do you have one on hand?
Yeah. I write poetry in it.
Nah.
Don't laugh at me. What a jerk. I'm just kidding. I'll be right back.
Welcome back. We have notepad.
Notepad, yes.
You can write down all sorts of words that sound important.
Notepad. I'm gonna start with notepad.
There will be an occasional satisfying papery noise.
Yeah, I promise not to do it on
Swish.
purpose.
No, it's usually like wow. They're usually like wow. That's like a cartoonishly clear paper sound effect. Did you add that in post? I've had comments like that before. Because like I held up a notepad to the microphone and it wrote on it with Sharpie, and it came through so clearly that they thought it was fake audio.
This is a notepad paper sound. That was real. Okay.
That was real.
That was real.
It's not my imaginary notepad. All right. Maybe Simon.
Well, you know, I was just thinking, try Simon, but I'm wondering if we're gonna need a last name. Oh.
We got 61 entries found. Access limited to first 5 entries. Shit. Hang on.
That's a lot of entries.
How important is Simon?
Well, he's the murdered guy, isn't he?
I'm just noticing the word murder only brings up 4 things. Maybe that's not a murder. So 60 results for Simon.
What was the other one? February. Only because we should figure out why they're talking about February at all, because apparently February is not when this murder happens, and so she seems surprised.
There's only one result for February.
Let's give it a shot.
Well, I don't know. I probably had to pop out and get something. That's why I was speeding. And that wouldn't have been noted on my timesheet. But I really can't remember back to February.
She got a ticket. Speeding ticket. Timesheet. February.
What is a timesheet?
The timesheet's for like an hourly wage type job where you check in and you check out.
Oh.
You get your timesheet of when you came to and from work and stuff.
Okay.
It's like what HR or payroll or whatever would be like reviewing when they see like your like attendance at your work or whatever, or like your timing and
yeah,
like,
you know, I was gonna say I work in management. I should know that.
Yeah. I was a little surprised you didn't know what a timesheet is.
Well, for some reason I didn't think of it in this context.
Yeah.
Keith, are we supposed to read those things that say "read me" and then really read me?
Maybe.
Should we read those really?
Yeah, we should read those. Maybe now. There may be like the tutorial. Introduction to the Logic Database. Computer technology is the backbone of modern police work.
By modern, we mean 1994.
Yeah. The Logic Database is one of the many continuing efforts to digitize our workflow and preserve evidence in a manner which will allow you to work more efficiently. In the coming years, the computer will continue to be most valuable item in your crime-fighting toolkit. This database contains footage transferred from the existing homicide and serious crime tape archive at Portsmouth. It has been automatically sorted using our ASR technology. Each statement made by the interview participant is stored separately so they can be tagged for submission to court. The audio has been digitally stenographed and the content of the testimony is attached to each clip. To retrieve a clip, type in a word, example, robbery, into the search field. Click search, and the database will return all clips in which the speaker uses that word. So that's how the search works.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I was going to say, because they're all named, like, the clips were named stuff like Cornerstone. I'm like, well, how is this coming up under murder?
Cornerstone is the name of the program.
Yeah,
or something.
But it specifically brings up every time she uses the particular word. So that's the way we need to think about it, I guess. To narrow a search, use multiple words. Example, robbery, supermarket, if you are working from a printed transcript. You can be even more precise. Use inverted commas to search for an exact match for the entire statement. Inverted... You mean quotation marks? Inverted
is that
commas?
what they're actually called? I didn't realize that's what
I've never heard them called inverted commas
this is a different place. This isn't... Maybe they call them that.
Those are just like the scare quotes or whatever.
Yeah.
Weird. So that's, yeah, so it's just like a real search engine. You can say, I need this exact phrase.
Be more specific.
To store a clip for later reference, click add to session. Also, if you wish to add additional tags of your own for future services, please click in the user tags box and type in your desired tags. For any further assistance, please contact your department's information.
Okay.
So when I add stuff to tags, it becomes something that comes up for searches too. So we're changing the results technically a little bit.
Well, we're only writing down what they say, so right now we haven't really altered too much.
Not particularly. So that's what the session is then, is that you're adding stuff down here, and then they'll you can like review a series of clips from several different searches if you're trying to like build a particular case for your thought process.
And you can probably put them in whatever order you want to.
Yeah. Really read me.
I got this one.
Hey,
here's the database. I filed a Freedom of Information form to get you guest access. Everything seems to work. They transferred the videos off the original tapes in 1999, and then the Y2K thing hit and I got mothballed. No one has touched them since. I couldn't find the server with the detective's footage on. Possibly those tapes got damaged when the old archives were flooded in 97, but figured this would be enough. Take your time. SB. Hey, SB.
Ha. It's me. I'm the one.
So wait, so it's saying that this
I sent this game to myself.
This is an old...
So it's from 94, then they transferred it from the tapes to digital in 99, then Y2K happened.
So this is like a cold case then?
Yeah. Hack.info. Grace hack. Mirror game. You never seen us, XXX. Cracker supplier, stripper, and packager. Cyber Ghost, the legends, you never seen us, and the illusionist. It's like when you're pirating something. One for the mums here, classic 2-player strategy for lunchtime gaming, enjoy. To the face. Mm-hmm. Yeah, cracks with class. Yeah, it's a pirated game. It's cracked, meaning that they got past the DRM so that you can play it anyway. Oh boy. Wait, is this Reversey?
What?
It is Reversey / Othello. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to play this. I don't have a concept as to what you were doing.
I know how to play Othello. Yeah. But I'm playing myself, so it doesn't make any sense.
Oh.
I'm playing both players. But yeah, no, Othello is a game where your goal is to fill the entire board with as many of your color as possible.
Yeah, no, okay.
And so right now I'm purple. So what you have to do is you have to pick a spot where you already have a purple on the other side. And it can be horizontal, vertical, or diagonal. You have to be on both sides of an enemy and flank them. So like this, there's a purple here and a red here. So if I click here, this red will become purple. and so that's one more for me. So you try to set up these big capture lines where you can take a whole line at once, because the whole point is to end the match with as many of your colors as possible.
Okay, I think I have played this.
And in my experience, like the corners are like PowerPoints, because once you get against a wall in general, you can only get captured from one more direction because you can't get behind them anymore. Once you're in a corner, that will never change color. So you have a base now that gives you a significant advantage as far as I could tell. Like boom, well that's red now. That's purple. And red literally doesn't have a move, so it's purple's turn again. So purple could just be like, fuck y'all. And you start taking over. I always like this game. Apparently it's called Mirror Tiles here, but if you buy a box of it off the shelf, it's usually called Othello, but sometimes it's called Reversey.
Reversey.
I think it was called Reversey on when it was like part of Windows or whatever. But yeah, that's super tangential. They just threw that in there for fun, I guess.
Watch that be like a whole really important thing.
Yeah.
You get like a special ending if you beat it.
Southeast Constabulary.
Oh.
Isn't that adorable?
I wonder if that's at all important, what time it is now. No, probably not. I mean, the guy was like, take your time.
I was actually like, is that the current date? Isn't that 2020?
Yeah.
But
wait.
That's not when it is now.
No.
It's not. It's not.
Oh,
June
2000.
16th.
Maybe it's 2000. No, that wouldn't make sense.
That doesn't make any sense. Was this game always set in 2020 this whole time, and we just happened to almost pick it up on the same date that it's like based in? Database checker.
Weird.
One volume is missing. That's not good.
Oh, check the trash bin really quick.
That's where this was.
Oh, gotcha.
Somebody stole Reversey and then put it in the trash. Just funny. I threw it in the ground. You can move these around. Yep.
That's cool. I like these little touches like this. This is like, something about this is kind of eerie to me though. The
hum.
Yeah, the room that we're in, and like you can actually kind of vaguely see a person. There's a figure slightly moving. It's supposed to represent us.
Oh yeah, you can see us in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that in the preview videos for Telling Lies. I saw that too. But these guys are psychos for not having like their desktop snap to grid. It doesn't snap to grid, so they just float awkwardly in a line. I can't make them line up correctly. Can I full screen this? See,
I'm the kind of psycho who would do something like that just to make everyone upset.
How could you?
I'm not upset by a lot.
I'm just gonna leave this open. Oh god, it overlaps it. No, it's gonna bother me. I can't. I thought I would go behind this window. Anyway, back to the actual game. I should put this on. There we go.
Under the glare.
If I put it down here, the glare won't be in the middle of the window.
You're so funny.
I'm fucking nuts. You can't stop me. I'm crazy.
Fucking finicky little baby.
It's overlapping the text. Now it's underlined.
Oh, no. But,
logic.
The text isn't really.
No, it doesn't do anything.
But I do like that you underlined logic.
All right. Yeah. So she got a speeding ticket, and they're suspicious about that because it shows up on her timesheet that she was like. It seems like she probably was like out of work. Like she wasn't at work at the right time or something. She stepped out or something.
Well, no, she said that she needed to get something. So it shouldn't be a timesheet thing. That's why I was confused about why she said timesheet. Because I didn't get the impression it had anything to do with work. Yeah, it's just that one.
That's all it says.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. I probably had to pop out and get something. That's why I was speeding. And that wouldn't have been noted on my timesheet. But I really can't remember back to February.
Oh, so maybe she left her job to go get something, and that's
she was already at work, and she got out and got a ticket while she was supposed to be at work already.
Oh, so that's why they find it suspicious.
Yeah.
But see, but why are they asking her about that if it is from February?
I think her work was her alibi.
Yeah.
February is when the murder happened.
No, but it's not. So.
What?
I don't get the impression that it happened in February, which is why I was like, because that was months ago. Why would this be coming up now?
Well, it might be when they reached the idea of her being a suspect.
Well, maybe, but doesn't she ask something like, why are you bringing up February? I mean, I think a lot of the stuff that I'm just saying is arbitrary regardless. I don't think it's actually.
That's only 2 mentions of February, apparently.
Yeah, that's me. But February, I mean, that was months ago.
Yeah, I think that's she's confused. Yeah, see? I don't think it was in February. So yeah, I'm curious as to why they're asking her about something.
Yeah, we don't have a lot in February.
What about speeding or like ticket or like something?
Get one more result.
You must be desperate for leads if you're getting hung up over 6-month-old speeding tickets.
6-month-old speeding ticket. Yeah.
That checks out time-wise. Okay, what about
How about work? I'm just curious about her job.
Yeah. There we go.
Oh, 12 entries found. Let's get started.
My name is Hannah. Hannah.
Got her name.
It's a palindrome.
It is a palindrome.
It reads the same backwards as forwards. It doesn't
Okay.
work from here, though. It's not quite symmetrical, but well, I mean, you get the idea. Sorry. Hannah Smith. I live at 31 Gladstone Street.
Hannah Smith. Palindrome. Was it Godsmith Street?
Gladstone.
Gladstone Street.
So we'll have to remember to look up maybe look up Gladstone after we look through these.
We have a lot of these, and her name's Hannah, although I don't expect her to say her own name very often.
Well, if you're at a police station, yeah, you're obligated to at least one time.
Yeah, but I don't think it's gonna like be a lot of clues hidden behind her saying her own name.
That's what you think.
Simon Smith. He works at Ernst Brothers Glass. They do windows, all kinds of glass. Simon does the more special work. Mirror making, feature windows, artistic things. Really beautiful things.
So that's her husband then.
Yeah.
Ernst
Brothers Glass.
Max Ernst is a famous painter. Whose art I like a lot. Sorry, a weird little.
So he worked with glass. What do you do?
She talked about mirrors already too.
A mobile phone? Yeah. Well, they have one for the glaziers, but it's only for work. I can't remember the number. Oh, it's in the kitchen. I saw it plugged into its charging cradle.
Look at you guys having a mobile phone in 1994.
Yeah, but back when you had to put it in a charging crate. You guys,
Yeah.
they're rich then. I think having a phone like that was like a status
They said they had
symbol.
it at the Glaziers. What's a glazier?
No. They said they have phones for the glazers. I think glass glazers.
Glaziers.
Like, so I think what they're getting at is that he didn't have his mobile phone.
Yes, there's a car that we share, a Cavalier, and a van he uses for work. It's owned by Eric, but we look after it. Both of them are there now, parked in the street. I'm not sure about the keys for the van. I can look for you when I get back.
Eric.
Work van. They mentioned Eric.
Yeah, Eric, like a coworker or something. Someone who owns the van for their job.
No. I'm not sure what strange would be, but he hasn't been acting odd. He's been busy at work, but nothing too stressful.
Acting out. I didn't get a lot of that one, really.
No, that I think some of these are going to be like red herrings.
Oh, yeah. Just probably hundreds of clips. Well, so many of them are like 10 seconds long, which is nuts.
It makes sense. Like I think, I don't know if this kind of system is a real system, but it's fathomable to think that it would be, because
Only
using
mention of
stuff-
the van.
as the van, I don't think for some reason I don't think the fan's important. Okay, we should look at those because they're probably gonna be like, oh, why didn't he have his phone?
They cared about the phone for some reason.
Well,
It's rough that we can't hear
what
the
we're
doc-
asking.
Yeah, we don't know what the officer said, so we have to kind of. Thankfully, she's the kind of person that repeats what people say to her. Apparently,
That'd be annoying in real life.
So, it was Friday evening. We had an argument. He left. On Saturday, he didn't come back. I waited all day. He was supposed to go help Eric out with something on the Saturday afternoon. They had a job. He didn't show. So Eric was ringing on the phone. I checked at the Rock, that's our local. They said they'd seen him on the Friday night, but not since. He still wasn't back this morning. It just isn't like him at all. Still not back by dinner time. It's getting dark again. So I decided to come see you. His parents haven't heard anything either.
so she reported it. Okay, so she reported it. We actually have a timeline. We actually have some structure to all this now for the first time. This is like super important. This is a useful. We're past the speeding ticket thing, I think.
Yeah, I guess you do. Oh no!
How do I get rid of you? Go away. Fuck off! Query history. Oh, it's there's 61 results for Simon. Also known as too many results.
Yeah, Simon, I think Simon will just come up when we look up other stuff.
It doesn't work like Windows are supposed to work.
It's not, Keith, it's not real. It's not a real computer. I know it's confusing.
I know, but when you click on a window, it's supposed to become the dominant window that goes over the other ones. Because I want to just nudge this behind here so we can see this little log of our searches, but have it like be behind this one because it's too big.
That is a little bit frustrating.
Fine, I'll put you over here. Haha.
In the corner where you belong, knave.
Now it's log. There we go. I'm a genius. The clock could be over here too.
We can look at it and think about
look at all of our
tropical beaches and feel relaxed at work.
Yeah. Oh my god. Computer design used to be really like garish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotten very hip lately.
Hypnospace.
I remember going to like computer lab. This gives me a flashback to like computer lab. Ooh, remember Kid Pics? You ever play Kid Pics? Someone out there remembers Kid Pics.
This is our VIP document. Kid Pics, I have no idea.
No, it's a little like you just got to make pictures using like stamps and colors, and you could draw things, and when you push the eraser, the screen would explode and then it would erase everything on. You just get to like fuck around and play things on Kid Pics.
So let's see how we remember this. So they had an argument on Friday, and so he left. He never came back all of Saturday. Then on Sunday he was supposed to help Eric with something. So Eric
on Saturday still.
That was Saturday? I thought it was Sunday.
Saturday afternoon. He didn't come home Saturday morning. On Saturday afternoon he was supposed to help Eric with something. Eric was calling him. So I feel like that's kind of, I don't know, I feel like it's weirdly inconsistent with what she's saying about the phone. Because she seemed like she didn't remember the phone. She's like, oh yeah, I was charging. But I feel like that would have been more of she'd remember that better if Eric was calling on the phone. I don't know.
Well, it's a mobile phone, though. They still have a phone at home. Well, just because they mention a phone doesn't mean it's the same phone we talked about before.
That's true.
Like, so he's probably, just because they're at the weekend. The mobile phone sounded like it was for the Glaziers or whatever, which sounds like it was for work.
Yeah.
So it's probably the work phone is a mobile phone, but they still have a house phone.
I forgot. People had house phones once.
Yeah. People used to have house phones back in the old days. A corded phone with like the wibbly like spiral cord. I used to tangled and like one part of it would somehow get like reverse twisted. So instead of being a satisfying consistent twist all the way through, there'd be one fucked up part where it's just like a straight line and then it goes back to being twisted.
Yeah.
And it's like, and you never fix it.
Nope, it's impossible.
It would never go back to normal, and you don't know why it got that way.
I used to have to stand next to the wall to talk to my friend after school every day, and I'd have to just stand in the kitchen and like talk up against a wall, which is like so weird to think about now. It's not something that happens now. Let's watch it again
to try to cement it.
Okay.
So, it was Friday evening. We had an argument. He left. On Saturday, he didn't come back. I waited all day. He was supposed to go help Eric out with something on the Saturday afternoon.
You're right.
Job. He didn't show. So Eric was ringing on the phone. I checked at the Rock, that's our local. They said they'd seen him on the Friday night, but not since. He still wasn't back this morning. It just isn't like him at all. Still not back by dinner time. It's getting dark again. So I decided to come see you. His parents haven't heard anything either.
Okay, so they had their fight Friday night. Then he maybe went to the bar either before or after the fight.
Oh, is that? I was trying to figure out what that meant. The local, I guess local.
The local is
pub.
their pub, their hangout or something.
Okay.
The type of place where he'd apparently potentially go to again without her the next day. So it's like that kind of hangout. Because that's why she checked. Mm-hmm. So he was at the bar. We don't know if he was at the bar before or after. Like he went there to vent, or if he went there and got drunk before the fight. But they had a fight.
Well, she didn't say that he was ever there. She said that she went to go check there.
They said they saw him on Friday night.
Oh, okay.
And Friday's night was when they fought, but we don't know which happened first, timeline wise. But nobody saw him all of Saturday or all of Sunday, including his parents, and then she came to the police. We have a timeline, kind of, the beginnings of one. Something's starting to mean something.
Sure. Yes, of course, if that would help. Will you phone the house to let me know when you want to come round? Then I can make sure that I'm there.
Don't ever say that. That always seems suspicious. Like, oh, call me first and give me a warning so I can clean up all the blood.
I mean, they already warned her technically by talking to her here.
I know. Mm-hmm. It just seems weird to, I don't know, to actually outright say that.
I think that they want you there, maybe.
Well, I think unless they have a warrant, they can't go in without you.
Yeah, that probably too. But like, I think it's just logistics.
Yeah, I know. It just sounds sketchy.
They just want to search her house.
Back to the orange jumper suit.
Yeah, which is before
the blazer,
I think. 618. 620. This is after. Oh yeah, this blazer's new. Our first clips didn't have a blue blazer. So this blue blazer's even earlier than the red blazer. Longest video so far.
See, I think that's orange.
It was after dinner. I'd spoken to Sam's parents on the phone. I looked up for an early night and I suddenly had this thought. I think it was something his mum had said. She'd been speaking about old stuff, sad stuff, about when we lived there, about the baby.
Uh-oh.
There's some boxes in the cellar, nursery stuff we never needed, and I never had the heart to throw out. And I suddenly remembered that when I'd looked down there the week before, those boxes, that pile was in the wrong place. I went cold all over. I went down there with a torch and went straight to the back, and that's when I saw the bin bags. Pulled them open, saw the body. I screamed, and that's when I called the police.
Oh.
So
she found his body, apparently.
So it seems like initially she came in to just report him missing.
Yeah.
And then she had to come back because she accidentally found his body, like, in the house?
In their basement?
Yeah. Where she apparently doesn't go down a lot because there's sad
memory things in there.
Dead baby stuff there.
Body found
I'm assuming I wrote on my notebook, I just wrote dead baby.
Dead baby?
Yeah. Or they couldn't conceive, something like that.
And you're right, it's orange.
Okay. I was gonna say
the expanded one's especially orange, but like this looked almost red to me.
Well, I didn't want to start another Deoxys situation because I was gonna be like, you guys, it's orange, right? It's orange, right?
There's like a certain element where like it looks like it's like objectively orange in what we're receiving, but like the weird color filter of the whole screen makes it look like it might be supposed to be red, but then you see the full video version, it's like, oh yeah, it's an orange jacket.
Okay, cool. I'm not crazy this time. Or ever. I was right.
Ta-da.
I was right with Deoxys too.
It doesn't change that much. It's even more clearly orange there though, yeah. Here it's like, I'm like, that's noise. So they found the body in the basement. She has sad memories there. So they hadn't gone down there for a while.
The thing that was weird though, she said that she saw boxes moved. So whoever like put the body there, moved some boxes.
The sad memory boxes were in the wrong place.
Yeah, they moved the sad memory boxes.
Like they hid the body or something.
Yeah, like or they
they pushed them in front of the body so that it wouldn't be visible if somebody just walked down there.
Something like that.
But
yeah.
little did they know, she specifically latches on to those exact boxes and where they're placed because it's emotionally significant. So she's like, "What the fuck? They're over there now." So backfire.
Well, I think she was thinking about it because his mother was talking about the dead baby stuff. So
the big question, of course, is going to be whether or not she's the one who did it.
Yeah, so my impression so far is that I think the police officers are going to think that she did it. I think we're going to find out that she didn't do it.
It's a little weird for the body to be in her house.
That is, yeah.
It's pretty damning. It's hard. It's hard to shake off.
There's that famous murder of that child, and that was the dang it.
That famous child murder.
Yeah. Bennett.
I'm amused, by the way, that we didn't think to just Google body.
Oh yeah, you would think that.
We didn't need a clue for that. We could have just searched body immediately because it's supposed to be a murder.
I can't remember this kid's name, but yeah, no. So that's the whole thing: is the parents found the girl's body in the house, and it's one of those situations where everyone's like, "Yeah, the parents did it," but I don't think they got convicted. There's a South Park episode about it. Sorry, I'm just...
The in-game clock also doesn't reflect the real-life clock. Because it's currently almost 5, and the clock's like way past that. I would also be slightly unsure which one... I guess the dark one's the hour hand? Maybe not, it just moved. It's the minute hand. These hands suck. There's supposed to be a short one and a long one.
Yeah.
Anyway... She tied her hair up at some point during this interview. That might be important to establishing a timeline of what happened in what order during this interview.